right now.
Oh my god.
And they've already built a little porch. I guess they're gonna move right on in his tent.
Isn't it bloody?
Yeah.
They're gonna move into a bloody tent.
And this little walkway thing wasn't here. That's Chris.
Cutie pie.
What's up, gorgeous?
Walking in tennis shoes through puddles.
Okay, go ahead, legs. Get it. Show out those cows, mama.
So pretty.
How you doing, babe? I know, I'm sorry. Off!
Off with your hand.
No! No, see, this is what happens when you don't aim, because she tried to come at me first.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, it looked like, honestly, it looked like you fucking hit her. She didn't do shit. She held me and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Now,
know.
you know, she pulled the fucking bullshit out of me, dude.
I'm gonna mute the microphone for just a minute. Actually, no, I'm not. Fuck it.
I don't know. This is what they're saying. I don't know.
Alright, so I want to confirm that this is the district attorney's house. It's not confirmed yet, so let me try and confirm that. So I just got some news. The family said they will be announcing the results of an independent autopsy tomorrow. Also, the family attorney says they will be petitioning the court to release the entire body cam footage.
Release the tape! 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 The real 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 tape! It's say your name! Andrew Brown! Say your name! Andrew Brown! Say your name! Andrew Brown! What's that? What's that? Too many! What's that? Too many! What's that? Too many! What's that? Too many! 20 seconds! Not enough! 20 seconds! Not enough! 30 seconds!
You said that. You don't know either. Nobody here knows. No, we asked and he said we're stopping because this is the district attorney's house. And I said, how do we know? And they just kept doing it.
Yeah, so we're not sure.
Bitch, I break all your motherfucking windows. Right, look, see right there? The lights is on right there. You see it? The lights is on. They standing there looking. The lights is on.
So, like I said, it's not confirmed that that was the district attorney's house.
And they eat fucking adversity for breakfast and rally together and love on each other and take care of each other in ways that I wish the rest of the world would do. I wish the rest of the city would do. Loving on each other, taking care of each other, checking in on each other. I don't have anything like that. My car is usually stocked full. I usually bring all my tools because every time I come to a camp they need some sort of tools, but I don't like to leave them with tools because they get stolen all the time. So I try to show up when I can, and just lend my tools out for a little while and help them build some stuff or take some things apart or whatever the hell they need. Can't even imagine like not having a hammer and a drill whenever I wanted it. I'd go nuts. It just becomes so hard sometimes. You spend a lot of time swallowing people's trauma out here. It's hard to not take it on, and I do pretty good at compartmentalizing and trying not to take it home with me, trying not to let it dishearten me to a point where I don't want to do this anymore. But you get a sense of needing to be strong for them, you know, that when Ty, I mean, I was on the phone with Ty for probably 3 hours this morning while everything was happening, and she kept saying how guilty she felt for how upset she was. She said she felt guilty that she was crying, and she said, you know, this isn't about me, this is about everybody out there and what they're going through. And I just try to remind everybody that this is really hard on us too, and that it doesn't, just because we're out on the streets with everybody else, that we still are experiencing this, you know. But it just, you know, it's like you just want to be really strong for everyone, and sometimes you just want to break down and cry. But we try to do that in our cars and then come back out. They show humanity as a community. I know so many people could learn a thing or two from them, yeah, from how they live. I know, Jamie, I'm so sorry. I know it's hard for you to be home and watching all this and not be out here, but you're loved and we miss you and you're okay, and you do what you got to do to take care of yourself. ITM. Inbox you and send you some money so you can help the camping out. Thank you so much, Johnny. My Venmo is just Ground Level News at Venmo, or you can send money to Black Lives for Humanity movement on Venmo. Actually, it's the Fighting Queen on Venmo with Black Lives Humanity movement. Like, we're supposed to be helping them and be strong, but they are the strong ones, and they live through all these horrors every day and just keep going, and they have taught me so much. Yeah. That interview I did with May.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Andrew Brown, slow it down! Andrew Brown, slow it down!
Alright, so they're gonna occupy this corner here. Just kind of hang out.
Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
We can stand inside.
Fuck 12! 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 Hands up! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Hands up! Don't shoot! 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 Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Andrew Brown! Release the tape! The real tape! The real tape! The real tape! The real tape! Release the tape! Release the tape! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown!
That's the sheriff, right? Is that the sheriff? I just got here from New York. You might tell me what it's been like here on the ground in Elizabeth City?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see my people like this. Like, seriously, it is. Like, see this? It makes me feel really good that everybody is coming together like this. It's like a lot of people have never seen nothing like this before. It feels real good. Come together.
Good. Thank you. So, where's Wooten? Wooten is the sheriff. So
Release the tape! The real 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 tape! It's not the real tape! Hey, black folks put a piece of it. Release the tape! The real 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 tape! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Release the tape! Release the tape! Release the tape! The real 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 tape! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Release the tape!
Brian.
What kind of dog are you? Oh, he's so fluffy. Oh, look how fluffy he is. Oh. Oh, the pretty kind is his breed. He must be some sort of healer, but he's all black. He's got like a little white on his paws. It's a funny mix. So sweet. That was something special. I needed that.
Barbara, do you have a hammer or something on you?
Dude, I don't have any of my tools. They're all in my car, which makes me a little nervous. They're all back at the camp.
Hammer thingy over there.
Look, we're gonna go get her car from the other camp, and she's got something to hit that.
I've got everything.
So who's that?
We have some tarps.
Huh? Hi, babe. How are you? Good.
Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Andrew Brown! Let's go!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Yeah! Get out of the car, bro! We say sit down! Fuck around! Fuck around! Fuck around! Yeah! I ain't no help no way! Fuck they talking about this high shit, we do this!
Release the tape!
Yeah!
Come on with it. Come on with it.
We out here. Hey. Goddamn right. Stand up for what you want to do.
Y'all know.
To my black brothers, to my young black brothers. Yeah, y'all see what's rolling in these streets? Put them guns down, bro. I done been there with y'all before, bro. Put them guns down. I was once part of the problem, now I'm part of the solution. Bro, put them guns down. Look at us together right now, bro. Black and white. Black and white, we stand together. Unity.
¿Y quiénes somos en este momento? Somos el gremio de la noche, más unido y más fuerte que ha habido en Cartago en todos los años. Entonces, nosotros no queremos más atropellos. Nosotros queremos soluciones. Y no las soluciones de Facebook Live. Esas de 2-3 minutos. No, eso no. Eso a mí no me sirve. ¿A usted le sirven las soluciones que dan? ¿A usted le ha servido? ¿Cuánto paga usted de alquiler, compañero? 400.000 pesos de servicios. 800. Va 1.200.000, no, si no estoy mal. ¿Y usted cuánto se vende en un día a las 2 horas y media que lo dejan trabajar? 6 cervezas light a 3.000 pesos. Bueno, entonces, les digo a ustedes una cosa. ¿Están de acuerdo conmigo o en algo me equivoco? El COI no sale de noche. Nosotros no somos de COI. El COI sale de día y de noche. O trabajamos los de la noche, el mismo horario que los del día, con los mismos derechos, o no trabaja nadie. O se unen con nosotros, el pueblo de Cartago, a apoyar a sus compañeros o sus hermanos del gremio de la noche, o no trabajamos, no vamos a trabajar, no trabaja nadie. Y esto apenas está empezando. Y hoy no tenemos hora de llegada, no sabemos para dónde vamos. Porque así como nos llevan 15 meses, sin nosotros saber a dónde es que nos van a tirar y qué solución nos dan. Hoy me han preguntado, ¿y para dónde van? No sabemos. ¿Y a qué hora se acaba? No estamos cansados. Llevamos 15 meses aguantando hambre, hoy tenemos todas las energías del mundo. ¿Por qué? ¡Sí estamos vivos! ¡Sí estamos vivos! ¡Sí estamos vivos! ¡Sí estamos vivos! ¡Gremio de la noche! ¡Gremio de la noche! Seguimos caminando, ¿no?
They didn't help us. Police don't keep us safe.
We keep us safe.
We keep us safe.
We keep us safe.
What? What's wrong?
He got his baby, man. Let him go, man. He got his baby. Watch out. Man, watch out. He got his baby.
He gonna leave. He gonna leave. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He said they almost hit their baby. He said they almost hit their baby.
I don't know.
It's crazy either way it goes.
I don't know. I just don't want them to be locked up under no bond. Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to close down the courts and be like, oh, public safety threats. You know what I'm saying? We keep us safe. Hitting that man in the face ain't keeping us safe. Thank you, baby. Water, y'all, supplies. He doing the most. Now he doing the most from Greensboro. Doing the most. Talking about he done protested all over. We ain't seen him. Yes. Yes. Ever. And who protested them tight ass jeans? Anyway. I ain't gonna say nothing.
We got this bitch all night, though. I tell you that. We got this bitch all night. Yeah. No one in control at this point. Clearly. It's a full.
Oh, now it's about to be, because all the respectable people getting ready to go home. And now this is when danger is getting ready to come, because respectable Negroes getting ready to go home, y'all. And the police gonna start dumping here in a little while. So we got to be on alert. Us, we know what's up. They don't. They have no clue. They thinking this shit is about to be sweet, and it's not.
Y'all already got a room and stuff. Okay.
Kerwin got a key for you. Kerwin. Don't you got a key? You got a key for a room key for Daydon, right?
Yeah. I got a room key.
What's that?
Blade. It's a battery plate.
Oh, good.
But I thought it was a blade, girl. So let me go look at this.
Can you open it?
Nah, they don't know about this shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, on the real shit, this shit got a potential to get real dangerous.
Man, we almost got ran over. probably already here.
Yeah, so it's
They're already here.
like,
They ain't got cars. They're already here. Yeah, this the third largest membership of Ku Klux Klan in North Carolina.
right, historically.
Yeah.
That's just in the books.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
That's what they do.
It's in the books.
Child done got my steps in, tomorrow steps in, and the next day steps in. My damn foot hurt. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Oh, goddamn. That damn player top 5 shit, I just ain't playing now. I need to go get my real shoes. These was my combat boots in case they shoot rubber bullets, my foot don't get fucked up. Shoes. Yeah, my foot got fucked up last time with the rubber bullets, child. I couldn't even get away from the police. That's how they fucked up my foot, so I couldn't even run, y'all. I was just standing there getting fucked up. Because they done fucked up my foot, couldn't run.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Cause you was like, why my foot hurt?
Why my foot hurt? Then it hit me. Oh, these motherfuckers. And then my foot will hurt for the rest, like a week or two. That's not the police, right? That's somebody's car. That announcement. They're not making no dispersal order.
He listening to something.
Oh, okay. I thought he was making a dispersal order on the Lolo. You know how they do you. Talking about, we gave you a dispersal order 20 blocks back,
y'all
bitch.
was gonna come back here. I knew y'all was gonna come back here.
Yeah, because that's where we come. Shit, that's why I need to be. My damn feet hurt. I need to go.
I got the car keys.
I need my damn tennis shoes. And now I'm just going to sit in the car for a minute.
Yeah. Keep
What we mean last time? Oh, child, because there have been protests since
suck a dick and black people need to stop listening here.
That's Jocelyn's opinion. That's Jocelyn's opinion.
Let the police help them. Where's the police? What did the police?
Don't get Kerwin blocked.
Well, nobody knows C word.
And no, you can get blocked for bullying language if you keep saying a whole bunch of cuss words in succession. It's a lot of shit to get you blocked. Yeah, it ain't just the C word. That's what gets me blocked. Yes.
That's how it started. I got blocked for it.
So we back at the sheriff's station, y'all. The real tape. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna sit down.
I feel you.
Damn. So y'all, I'm sitting down for a second because my feet hurt bad as hell. I didn't put on my tennis shoes today. We did combat boots because we weren't sure what the situation was gonna be. Still not sure what the situation gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna probably keep going. People are saying they're gonna be here all night. They're starting to move again. I just sat down, Lord. And we moving again. And we moving again. So if you're just now tuning in, we're here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, which is located in Pasquotank County. Andrew Brown was killed. A 42-year-old black man was killed by police not by the police department, but by the sheriff's department of Pasquotank County here last week. He was unarmed. They were executing a search and an arrest warrant along with another county, and he was executed in his car by the police. When they executed the search warrant, they found no drugs, no guns, or anything. What we've heard is that he had a history of resisting arrest. Now let me be clear, resisting arrest is a misdemeanor, it's a very minor charge. It can range from behavior such as giving the police a wrong name, to not immediately giving them your hands, not immediately stopping when they tell you you're under arrest. Resisting arrest can look like a lot of things, but if you were a danger to police, they would say things like assault on a government official, or, it would be a litany of charges that would reflect that dangerousness to police. Nothing in his record reflected that level of dangerousness that they attributed to him by showing up to his house with these assault rifles and gunning him down with those assault rifles. So That's why we're here. This is in Elizabeth City.
Every time. Y'all get any mistake, anything y'all do wrong, we pointing out from here on out. But I lost too many homeboys, bro, to murders that got swept under the rug. In these last 2 years, not even just alone in the years counting before that. Nah, I done lost too many boys that didn't even see 21. Nah, bro.
I mean, you lost them to law enforcement.
I lost some law enforcement. I lost them to murdering out here in the streets. Anything you can name, I done lost them to. Anything you can name, and it's crazy. And I'm only 22.
Now you've been in a position where these law enforcement put guns at you.
No, I wouldn't say no, not really specifically, because I try to keep myself from that in the first place. I'm very more of a. I'm not outspoken until I become outspoken. Me, in general, I have never, I stay away from law enforcement. I don't even like the police in the first place. I stay to myself. I don't do that. Me, I come out for a good cause. And this right here, it's a good cause. You know why? Because we had too many murders. It's too many murders. Not even just now. Going back to the 80s and 90s out here, bro. We done lost so many people with murders that done been swept under the rug to the point they don't get no cash. Just give you some money. Yo, here you go. You good. We ain't going for that no more. We ain't going for that no more. We ain't doing that no more. No. We tired of that, bro. People tired. People, families out here still grieving for murders that happened years ago, bro. Man, nah. And I'm gonna say
a lot of corruption. Here,
a lot of corruption. Very much so.
Yeah.
It's so much corruption. That's what they want us to do. They want us to be corrupted. The more corrupted you are, the more dumb they think you are. The more they feel like they got you figured out. They got you. No, I'm not like that. I'm not going like that. No. I'm very smart. I might not look like the smartest man on earth, but guess what? I'm very smart. I do all my research. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I know my laws, and a lot of people my age don't even know their laws.
Thank you for saying that, man.
So we out here.
We can't go in the fucking lot.
So everybody's outside the public safety building here, the police department.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you go, that's it. You had it.
Let the batteries do you tell you.
Ain't no batteries. You ain't doing it.
Hey, you rolling with us, girl. You rolling with us.
Rolling for
Tell
pause. Wait.
Rolling with the home man.
No, you were not on this walk.
Rolling with the home man.
He was on the back of this truck. Rolling with the homie.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't went to that man's house for real? I leave y'all alone for 5 minutes. Y'all went to that man's house.
Yeah, we went to that man's house.
That's gangster. That's gangster.
First of all, that man can't live in that house.
Guess where he was at?
He don't live in that house.
No, he don't live there. No, otherwise they pay him. I ain't lying. Our house is about that empty. Y'all wrong. I ain't lying. There's no way. I hope they ain't supposed to bring no fall with us and do. We serious as I don't know what about it.
Y'all tired of what? Y'all want to walk some more? What's up? What y'all want to do? Y'all tired? Now listen to me now. We got to be up 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow.
We got to be at 10:30.
We got to be at 10:30, the press conference at 11.
What y'all do?
Oh, shoot!
I can't do it.
You got the most people out here, man. These people ready.
What y'all want to do, man?
Let them go home when they ready to go home, yo.
Y'all want to walk some more?
Come on, keep it hot, yo.
What we shut down?
So press conference tomorrow around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So be sure to tune in around that time.
Hey, look, y'all.
Keep talking about now. Keep on be on TV. Hey, you want to be on TV.
What y'all want to do, man?
You go home.
We all want to walk some more. Put y'all fists in the air. Y'all want to walk some more out here and turn up some more, man. We got to do this by majority vote, man. We got to, everybody who want to walk some more. That's a majority vote out here. Now listen. Listen, y'all.
Hey, we walk with less.
Y'all want to walk? What we going
We
on?
walk with less. We have walk with less. We walk. We walk. We gonna keep
It's 8:49. We usually try to go to about 10.
And you talking about an hour and 10 minutes with it. Let's go. Shit, an hour and 10 minutes. I can count. Let's go.
Hey, look.
Hey, you say it's an hour and 10 minutes. Let's walk.
Hey, look, where we going at?
Well,
Listen, y'all. Hey, listen. I want to tell y'all this for real talk. I love each and every last one of y'all, man, for out here doing this, man. Y'all know, listen, y'all know for real, there was some fuck shit went down today. I had to take my suit off. I done walk with y'all in the rain. We been doing this day after day. And I'm down to walk. If y'all want to walk, look, I'm down to walk. We've been in meetings all night trying to make sure stuff goes smoothly. Y'all understand that? Like, y'all understand that. I walk with y'all. Real talk. But tomorrow, look, we gotta be out here 10:30. Okay? Y'all know them putting people on the roof. Y'all know all that stuff. Y'all know some bullshit.
It's alright.
But y'all gotta turn around. We gotta stick together. We gotta keep this going.
Let's go.
Because what they thinking is, and this is what they telling us.
Don't let them leave on.
They saying, look, y'all gotta get rid of these people.
Don't let them.
They don't want us out here. So we gotta keep doing what we doing. We gotta make sure. Now what they saying is, they gonna release it. It's a court case going on Wednesday. Y'all know I keep y'all informed on what's going on. Wednesday they going in front of the judge. We need to be there. We need to make sure that the judge do the right thing. That don't mean they gonna let us in the courtroom, but we can show our presence. Right?
That's right.
I think my microphone trying to go dead on me. I don't know. I'm gonna get some batteries so I'll be ready tomorrow. But listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all some real talk. There's a whole lot of people out here that really ain't for us, even though they out here. And there's a whole lot of haters out here. And listen, a lot of the people that's really out here, people feel like the leaders and stuff shouldn't be out here because of whatever. But everybody shit stink, real talk, you know what I mean? Everybody got some stuff with them, everybody's been through something in life. So we're going to keep marching. Like we said, it's not, nobody is the leader of this. Understand that. We all make group decisions every night. Every day. Every day.
En los servicios públicos para
porta potties. We beg the city for porta potties always. We say, please bring us porta potties. Please bring us porta potties. Oh, they're already locked up for the night. Shit. Not my graffiti. So yeah, these porta potties are open during the day to be utilized, and then they get shut up at night because unfortunately they do have to have an attendant.
And look at where they put the trash can.
Oh, good.
Look at how cool.
I'm so glad that they supplied a trash can that
they can't use. And they didn't even empty it.
So the porta potties are locked up for the night, but we've been told by people in camp that they're completely full. What's stupid is when the city brings these porta potties, that means that they're going to abate the camp. That's one of our telltale signs. It happens every time. And the thing that we beg for and plead for to make the camps more clean, they bring right before they kick people out, which is just really hard to comprehend. I know they're so worried about the trash cans. They got to keep it safe. And now here are how many people are in this camp now, Ty? 120?
We're probably at about 150.
150 people in this camp. Our autonomous zone here. It's this 150 people, the city has porta potties here, but they're not allowed to access them. Only for certain times during the day. And they're completely full anyway.
Here's the funny thing. They normally close them at around 7 or 8. It's 6:54. They went home early.
Well, it was raining all day.
I don't care.
Must be nice. Yeah, must be nice to go home.
I'm not going to get wet so they can go to the bathroom. It must be nice.
I'll see you in a few. All right. You see a lot of this when the rain hits, you know. people just abandon their wet shoes. What are they supposed to do with them? You know? Yeah, so this is how it goes. Here we go again. You know, we have a huge list of things to do. We are running out of daylight. We always end up spending more time at the camps than we think we're going to. You know, when people need to be seen and heard, you have to give them that time. And I don't mind it, obviously, but it does eat into the day. Let's see how this works. You can see my car completely full of supplies, as per usual. How are we gonna do this? I should get a rig for my car. I never thought I'd be a car streamer, and it's been proven time and time again that that's the thing that happens. Sorry, it's foggy. That's how it goes. All right, so journeying on. This is a hazard. It's hilarious. The inside of my umbrella is wet, but not the outside because I left it upside down underneath my car. It was nice nobody took it. Everything is so flooded out. There are puddles everywhere that people are just driving through and splashing shit everywhere. I don't understand how those cops could show up at that camp today when it was probably raining 2 inches an hour at that time, which is crazy for the desert. And tell people to move.
I'm in sport mode. I got arrested in my Crocs.
No, I didn't get arrested in Crocs. I ain't had no Crocs that day.
Yeah, I got arrested in mine. And they still trucking. My county shoes, I call them. My county shoes.
What you did though?
Jay.
Yeah, she fucked over that thing on me.
She fucked you up that thing on your head. He know you was. He know you was a thing on your head.
Yeah, I got these, but it was shooting us.
She talking crazy. I ain't seen her. I gotta scroll up to find her comment. Because if Deborah talking crazy, Deborah can go. Block Deborah. Oh, we down here at the bridge now. Auntie, you good? You good, Auntie?
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
I understand. Hell, my feet hurt.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Wait a minute now. Worst come to worst, what's up? Yeah, she went to get the car.
She went to go get the megaphone.
I mean, megaphone for Daydon and some shoes for me. I did. I took her away.
Okay, well, damn. You ain't got a car. I'm about to say worst come to worst. We get this shit right here.
If they go down, you mean?
Yeah. If we got to do the Houdini.
I'm just gonna stand on the sidewalk.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
All you gotta do is get to the closest sidewalk. That's the only way you don't get arrested. Because they cannot arrest you on the sidewalk. It's only when you're in the street. So if you see them coming, get your ass to the sidewalk. And stay on that motherfucker. Don't let them drag you off. I done had them try to drag us off the sidewalk. Put us in the street. You know? They lured us into the street. Yes. Lured us into the motherfucking street so they could pop us off. And
she fell in the street and like, oh.
Yeah, talking about Gastonia. Yeah, they pushed us in the street, Gastonia. Oh, my ankle still fucked up from Gastonia. When they pushed us in the street, pushing us back at the courthouse, pushed us, and then we fell in. If I fell in the street, man, my ankle got fucked up. I'm over there looking crazy. My comrade done got arrested. Yeah, we trying to de-arrest our comrade. Child, we done had some struggles in these streets. You hear me? These protest streets are strong. I'm trying to tell you. That's why my foot hurt now.
That's why they think this shit sweet. I keep telling them.
Wait till the rubber bullets come out.
To fuck you up.
Well, and then the people don't.
They gonna get tired of people in the streets.
About 10, 11 o'clock, that's when the dispersal orders gonna start raining down.
What are they gonna say?
They're gonna say, please disperse. You got however many minutes to disperse.
You ever catch the ones in Virginia Beach?
No,
Where you at?
Oh yeah, we went in the ones in North Charlotte and Raleigh where, you know, we almost got killed on June 2nd with tear gas. They damn near gassed us to death. And I mean literally to death.
It's coming. What time is it?
Oh, it's coming. If it's 9 o'clock, oh, it's still a little bit early for on their time.
Yeah,
You know.
10, 11?
Yeah, they're gonna get tired in a little bit. They ready to go home. They probably working 12-hour shifts, no days off. Yeah. You know, they get tired, they get reckless. They get tired and reckless. They'll say, here, yeah, this is an unlawful gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich people live there. Kerwin, I'm going to find a seat over here amongst the people. Daydon got something to say? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Have a seat.
Oh, shit. Honey, it gets chilly on this water in the nighttime, child. How that girl got on shorts and no sleeves, I've never understand it. They must be from the Caucasus Mountains, honey. Because that is, I'm from Sub-Saharan Africa, honey. We need a little heat in our lives. Okay, well, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know my daddy. Y'all know my daddy was white.
I got it because I was thirsty and I want the Cheez-Its.
Where y'all going? No peace!
No peace.
No, he didn't use a cone. Must be from the Caucasus Mountains. Hell, everybody else cool, but her. Ain't no good. Ain't no good. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Well, I don't want them to indict the police or arrest. I'm an abolitionist. I can't.
So sorry. What a rough day. Yeah, welcome to it. How it goes around these parts. You know, if it's not one thing, it's another, always, you know. I'm gonna mute and turn the camera off for just a minute. I have to pee. This is awkward. But that's just the way that it is. Talk amongst yourselves.
la reforma tributaria. Y el pueblo no se va a dar cuenta cuando se la claven por estar dormidos. Muchas gracias a Cristian Álvarez por compartir, a César Augusto Villada Hernández también por el apoyo, un compañero motero presente hasta ahora en la transmisión, los comentarios, a Gary Locutor también, que es uno de los afectados también, como dicen los comentarios, por los decretos en contra del trabajo.
But then what they did was they turned their back on the people and started aligning with the establishment, with the status quo. That's right.
Come on.
For the system more than they do with the people.
Come on.
And we said we want to end that. And the only way that we get an end to that is we continue to organize, we continue to build with one another, we continue to say that we hold the right to the manpower and implement how these pigs come in my community. Right.
Come on, Daydon.
Community control of the police. That's the demand in Greenville, North Carolina. We ain't playing no more games with these people. These people had the response. These people can come in our community, kill our people, humiliate our people, segregate our community, and then go outside and sleep peacefully when we got to deal with the trauma that's continued to happen in our
Come on, Daydon, say it.
That's what we deal with on a consistent basis. But they don't call it what it is. But that is terrorism in the black community.
Yes, it is.
It's terrorism. Always been terrorism because the police didn't do nothing but derive from a slave patrol. And they continue to act that way today. So we want black community control of the police. We want the ability to open the books and say what kind of pig can come in our community and what they can do in our community. Y'all had the power to do that. And only until we demand these things can we see these things come to light. Just one? Just one?
Allah. That's my brother Daydon out of Greenville, if you don't know.
I forgot all about I was a black electrician. You ready to throw in this town.
Quentin stupid.
I had to say, hold on for a minute. Ain't nobody got me in bondage. I'm out here marching just like y'all. What y'all think? The brothers sold some good stuff. Never got somebody else who wants to let us talk. Come on, so submit your shit. Talk your shit.
Talk your shit, snap, snap.
I don't think I do. I just was talking to my
All right, y'all. So my Facebook Live, they said I wouldn't get off. I'm and I'm going to start with that.
Muff went to go get you your own. She went to go get you your own microphone.
No peace.
No racist. Police.
All right, y'all. We here, we together, we in unison, and we peaceful. We came out here peaceful. Someone said earlier, they said die peacefully, so we out here peacefully.
Yeah.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
Hands up! Don't shoot! So right now, I'm gonna do something a little different. And I'm gonna ask that we join elbows, COVID. We join elbows.
COVID.
Alright, I'm gonna take the moment for us to pray together. We here together, we gonna pray together.
Right.
So
I'm the, oh no, I'm good.
elbow your neighbor, elbows, fist bumps, whatever you gotta do. We can all
See, I always want to bring Jesus in. I ain't down. I don't got nothing against Jesus, but Jesus ain't helped us yet, y'all. It's been all these years and we still being gunned down. So forgive me for not wanting to be involved in the Jesus.
Because 20 seconds is not enough. Because your people are tired, God. We come out here tired. And I don't mean today. I don't mean in the left. I don't mean George Floyd and Taylor. I don't mean that. And I mean my grandmother was out here marching. The fight that we always lost. And I thank you, God, that you've given us a fight. That you will not let our voices be silent. I thank you, God, for crying. We're crying enough crying. But God, go before us. And all of us are your people. We are your sons.
Yeah, they keep using Jesus. That Jesus is how we got here. It was that turn the other cheek mentality they taught that allowed us to be complicit in our oppression for so long. Thinking that if we were just faithful enough, that Jesus would see, that Jesus would come down and we would see our humanity. And we haven't seen that happen yet, so.
We don't gotta be out here working much longer, God. Please, God, go before us at every level. From us on the street, getting our feet dirty, to those in the courtroom, God. To those who have the power and the voice, God. I just pray.
What? I am, or if it's because I have 4 pairs of pants on and 4 shirts on, or. Alright, so next up, day in a life. Back to the memorial site. Let's plug in this here phone. I have this big ass battery that Talia lent me that I have not given back, and thank you, Talia, for that. It's cumbersome, but it lasts forever, and I so appreciate it. Okay. Jamie, snacks acquired. Thank you for the donation. We're gonna go get that to this freaking cutie sweetie pies over at the camp. Don't have to wear my mask while I'm in my car by myself, huh? Man, so this is St. Vincent's, right? Rescue mission. It's an extreme close-up. This is a rescue mission that services a lot of people here in Salt Lake. It's kind of like a soup kitchen more than anything. But they're closing down. It's getting gentrified, and they keep trying to put bougie things here. They're trying to put a museum here, but now I'm pretty sure they're going to do some condos. And yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this without you, for real, in a lot of different ways. But you know, definitely the battery is a big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other camp. We're gonna take them some snacks and some pizza. We're gonna, I forgot to get cigarettes. I'm gonna wait on that. I need to just get some rolling tobacco and roll people's cigarettes and just keep it rolling tobacco so I don't. Okay. So, still on the list today. Road closed. Alright. Still on the list today. We're going to go over to camp. We're going to give people snacks. We're going to take everyone's laundry and go wash it and dry it because some people's clothes have blood on them from the murder today. So we're going to take those and hopefully just dispose of them, but if people want to keep them, we can go wash them, I guess. And make sure everybody's doing okay in this camp. That's a big thing that we've been doing. A big part of what we're doing today is just driving around and making sure everybody knows and is told in a gentle way.
Now let me understand, let me let y'all know what's been going on. See, y'all really ain't been peeping and knowing who's been around y'all. Y'all been having attorneys and bail bondsmen all around y'all just in case they act stupid. Ready to get anybody who get locked up out. That's real love. People that said if y'all get locked up, don't worry about paying a dime. We got y'all. That's real love. But y'all don't understand what's really out here in the street because everybody ain't doing it for fame. Everybody was worried about Al Sharpton. But after it's over, Al Sharpton be gone and we'll still be in the street. So listen, I gotta keep y'all on game. 2 young black boys in Wheatsville broke in somebody's house in a business. When the owner came home, they decided to run. The white owner shot him in the back, left him out there for dead. There they found him clinging to life. The man ain't been indicted for nothing. Not one crime, that's in Wheatsville. We have now asked the attorney Josh Stein to open the case because Wooten considered it closed. This is just many injustices that's going on right here in Elizabeth City. And Wooten don't just represent Elizabeth City, he represents the whole district. That runs from Chowan all the way to Dare County. So all of that is an injustice, no matter what courtroom you go to. So I don't mind marching, you know, everybody was like, bring it on in. That's enough for tonight. That's enough for tonight. But people have been able to sleep peacefully all night long. If y'all want to get out here and walk and wake them up so they can come out here with us, we'll do it all night long. No justice, no peace. That's right. So we're going to keep marching somewhere else. Or some, you want to talk, Carl?
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. Y'all repeat after me, man. This is solely to empower y'all and inspire y'all, and let y'all know y'all got the power. When I say people, y'all say power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. When I say economics, y'all say power. Economics. Power. Economics. Power. Economics. Power. Economics. Power. Economics. Power. When I say revolutionary, y'all say power. Revolutionary. Power. Revolutionary. Power. Revolutionary. Power. Revolutionary. Power. When I say no justice, you say no peace. Because that's what they gonna get. If we don't get no justice, then they ain't getting no peace. You understand? So, just like y'all came out here tonight, keep showing up. But don't just show up by yourself. Bring a friend and tell them to bring somebody, because it's going to take people in the street. That's what it's going to take. Y'all repeat after me. People power. People power. People power. People power. Economic power. Economic power. Economic power. Revolutionary power. Revolutionary power. Power to the people.
Y'all ready to hit Aaron House Street or what? Yes, sir. What y'all want to do? Let's go. Well, let's get up out of here. This What's up?
Andrew, how are you? Nice to see you. This guy here. Yeah, so this is my friend Adam. He's also from New York. So this is day 7.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Where are y'all? How long are you
I've got, this is a ring that I dipped in bismuth. I don't know if you know what bismuth is. That was pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see what people want. Got some feathers. I've got a knocker from a piano. I collect these. I don't know how to explain it. Let's go check in.
Sí, hay buena carga. Hay buena carga. Todo bien, Cari Locutor, el comentario. Y a Cristian Álvarez, porque también está en pie de lucha desde allá del máster, compartiendo. Y a Karen Mejía también, distribuidora de contenido, ya está marcada por compartir este Facebook Live de Cartagazo Motoblog.
Estamos exigiendo que ellos hagan bien su trabajo. Los errores los están cometiendo el gobierno, los mandatarios, no el pueblo. El pueblo no tiene por qué pagar por los errores de los demás. Así que nosotros nos estamos muriendo de hambre. Cero apoyo, no vamos a estar escuchando. Señor alcalde, ya que usted está conectado viendo la transmisión, muy respetuosamente le digo, véngase para acá.
Sí, señor, sí, señor.
Dele la cara a su pueblo, a su gente, a sus adultos mayores que tienen abandonados, a las madres cabeza de hogar, a los pelados trabajadores del domicilio.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it walking.
What's wrong, y'all?
I will. I understand.
So we bring it to y'all live on the front line. That's my man's right there on the dirt bike.
You know, that's probably better than.
We got a security team sprinkled throughout the crowd. We got legal observers out here. I want y'all to understand, when we first came to this town, they wasn't prepared for no protests. They never had nothing like this transpire and blow up in a situation like this. So we pretty much had to come and show them like the proper way to safely and to keep their people safe. As far as marshalling.
So he said he's not going to gas nobody. He's trying to keep from gassing people. His thing is, you know, you can't be throwing shit at the officers. Like, that ain't gonna work. And I'm like,
Well, you know, that's going. Now they pull out some. All right, they go day down right there. You see him?
Yeah.
You made contact with Muff and them?
Yeah, Muff just coming.
Okay, she all right?
Yeah, they good.
Hey, look, I went to my car to get my jacket.
Oh, they scared the shit out of me.
They in riot gear over there. Like 30 of them.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming. I told you. I know this shit like the back of my hand. It's coming. And they look at this. First thing they talking about some rude.
Yep. That's how it's gonna go.
It's about to go down. Look, turn the camera around, Karen. Look. No, do this way. You can turn. It's about to go down. It's my professional opinion.
Chrissy says it's about to go down, y'all.
Yeah, they already
And it
mounting
is.
up.
They mounting up. They mounting up in another location.
Full battle ride, yeah.
So at this point, it's just about keeping your eyes open, paying attention to your surroundings, but also keeping eyes on your people. For those who never protest, and a protest is easy to get lost in the crowd. It's like being in a parade, but a little more intense. Let me say that. So you got to keep an eye on your people at all times. Whoever you with, that's how you stay safe and keep them safe. We got a saying that we keep us safe. That's the chant. And the reply is we keep us safe. That's what we mean. That's what we mean when we say that we keep us safe. We can't depend on law enforcement to keep us safe because we see what's happening when individuals call law enforcement for any type of help. They don't keep us safe.
Hey, honey.
What's up, bro? All right. Like you're tired, boy. So that's what we mean when we say we keep us safe.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna have to call you back. Let me call you right back.
What happened? What's wrong? We at the back. What's wrong? Oh, yeah. What else, sis? Who? What's here go the back right here? Ain't nobody back here.
Oh, they up here.
Who?
The front. That's the front of the dam. Hey, yes, sir. Lieutenant Felton. So he's at the front. I'm gonna get with him right now.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me find more. Yeah, I got him. So we out here, y'all. They only showed the family 20 seconds. Listen to me, y'all. 20 seconds of one person body camera footage of the execution of this man because they know it's bad. And they did this when the world watching. This how North Carolina is giving up in these small pockets in these small towns.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay, sir, when he said we gotta split up.
Split up?
We want one in the front, one in the back. What he's saying is the people that's throwing the rocks.
We're not splitting up. Fuck that,
I know,
Christy.
we're not
No.
splitting up.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is, all I want to do is identify the people to be like, yeah, bruh, them rocks, that's cool.
Well,
Do you got a gas mask?
We're gonna roll together then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
So we in this shit.
Like, bro,
we ride together. We're gonna die together.
babies out
Goddamn.
here. Like, I get throwing the rocks and shit. Like, I get it. But like, it's babies out here. You know?
All right.
And that tear gas ain't going.
But I'm with you. Well, however, when you ride together, we're gonna die together. Goddamn.
He said it's people at the back of the crowd.
Well, shit, man.
I gotta find Felton right quick. Let's see what's.
So y'all, we out here, Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
It's just eggs. It's not rocks.
Man, I'm niche. We're in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. They only showed Andrew Brown. I'm tired of them up.
Yeah.
Andrew Brown family, the freedom fighter.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
I can't watch it. They're gonna get road rash and they're gonna get fucked up, and that's not gonna be good.
So they only showed 20-second clip. To the family, man, pretty much of this execution, man, how they did this brother. They did this brother real dirty. They shot this man in the back. In the back, y'all. While his hands was on the steering wheel, they shot through his car. Through his back window and his side window. While his hand was on the steering wheel. And so this is why we out here. Fear-mongering.
Who fear-mongering?
Somebody just talking, block them.
Must be near because, yeah.
There they go right there.
Try to connect to my phone.
Yeah.
On my hood.
Yeah.
On my mama. On my hood. Fuck things.
Oh, let me take this off.
You hop in the car.
That one do not want to be left.
Nah, I'm making sure I don't lose her. She told me let's split up. Okay. I'm with they done now.
Okay. I'm with you, bro. So this brother was shot in the back, man. That's why you see the people taking to the street. You got an unjust system trying to cover it up. That's pretty much what they're doing.
Taliban, get rid of you, going that bullshit.
What's up, bro? Yeah. Yeah, they be getting it in. They know the basics. You know, we came out here, they weren't used to none of that, bro. None, bro. Like, yeah, we had to teach them. Coming up on the week. We had to bring supplies out here, water, food, all that.
Oh, y'all seen some brown people out here?
No.
I seen a couple of them out here.
The amount of water is just absolutely amazing.
Exactly.
We never saw anything like this last year. Trucks rolling up.
So look, that building right there, that's one of our one of the stash houses there. That's where we put a lot of the supplies, and they got another place called the Hut, but that right there, that's the office.
Okay. No fee. What's the say on? Andrew Brown.
Yeah.
Andrew Brown. Say his name. Andrew Brown. Say his name.
Andrew Brown.
Say his name.
Andrew Brown.
Who streets?
All streets.
Who streets?
All streets.
Who streets?
All streets.
What's the other one they know?
The basic. They don't know
They know the count.
What's
1,
that?
2, 3, 4, 5,
Man, they don't even know that, man.
They don't know that?
They don't even know that, bro. I'm telling you, the basics. Welcome to the bottom floor, bro.
I don't even know the basics.
The basics, no justice, no peace.
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
And Mallory came up with something, released the tape.
You want to try? You want to
You ain't gonna suck my thumb.
I ain't got to do it either. Ain't nobody else is fine. I get up in the mix and try again.
In the mix, yeah. Cause them mother back there, they probably can't even hear. You gotta be careful too, bro. You know, try to run over you here, bro. Be careful. Alright. This is the street they try to run over us on.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, in the beginning. We ain't got no marshals.
Do you know my man that's speaking? You know him?
Yeah, that's his spot, the stash spot.
Okay.
That's his spot. He on like Hereford City Council, a little town over. He on their city council. Yep.
Right. That's the people.
Yeah, he cool. Since I've been here, one thing I can say, he didn't keep it all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about closed door meetings though, bro.
Yeah, I heard him say that. You can't.
Like, go on now, bro. You gotta open them up.
Or bring a bunch of witnesses.
You feel me? This the people.
You got to have a bunch. You got to have a bunch of witnesses.
I closed door meetings here for the birds, man.
And the beautiful thing about this, bro, it's organic. Ain't not one person. You know what I'm saying? You know how you normally have groups after a certain time start forming. It ain't like that here. It's the people.
Everybody.
So y'all, we in
How good is the shotgun?
Elizabeth City, North Carolina, out here in the streets for the brother Andrew Brown, who was murdered. Andrew Brown Jr., really, who was murdered by the sheriff's department, Pasquotank Sheriff's Department.
Are you from this area?
I'm from Eastern. I'm from Greenwood.
How far is that?
So we out here for the people.
That means like black, brown people, anybody affected by U.S. capitalism and imperialism.
we are connected in the struggle. So this murder of this dear brother is so reflective of murders that has happened not only.
Me acaba de informar que si no compartimos la transmisión en vivo, nos la tumban por la música que está sonando de fondo, porque esa música tiene derechos de autor, pero si la comparte en forma como el compañero de Todo Bajo Cero, también los invito a que visiten la página Todo Bajo Cero para que le colaboren al compañero a compartir la transmisión en vivo y en directo que se encuentra hasta ahora apoyando la manifestación pacífica del gremio nocturno en contra del toque de quiebra a esta hora en Cartago, cuando ya son las, ¿qué hora tiene ahí? Son las 8:36, hoy es 26 de abril del año 2021. Bienvenidos a los que llegan a esta hora, a esta transmisión. Vamos hacia la vía, no, mejor dicho, no sé hacia dónde vamos, pero creo ya saber hacia dónde vamos.
Vamos por toda la variante, vamos por la quinta, vamos por la quinta.
Creo que vamos hacia la variante, ¿o qué?
Vamos hacia el romboy de la variante a esta hora. Todos los que quieran venir a esta hora, salga del negocio, salga de cualquier parte, véngase con su moto, con su carro, su vehículo, no importa, pero traiga su tapabocas y véngase aquí. Usted no cree que tenemos todo lo de bioseguridad, puede ir a la empresa, puede llamar, puede decir, puede escribir por aquí para que crean que tenemos todo lo de seguridad y les mostramos.
Gracias, compañero. Muy buenas noches, gracias por el apoyo. La gente sale a animar a la manifestación pacífica hasta ahora, porque muchos ciudadanos de la ciudad de Cartago también están inconformes con lo que está pasando actualmente en el departamento del Valle del Cauca. Los vecinos como salieron, vea. Muy buenas noches. ¿Cómo les parece la manifestación? Buena. Yo no que tienen buen comportamiento pacífico. No han boleado piedras ni han pegado las puertas. Todo bien, gracias.
That's not for me to answer. I'm not from around here. I'm only out here to support. So the people out here, they know what's next. I'm out here to support whatever action they want to take place. That's next. I'm only out here to say that, show my support for my Yep, bro, that's where we at. I think all start to manage. We have power to say who we want and how we want to support something coming in our community. And we should do that power. City council, I'm pretty sure the city council here, just like city council I'm from, is completely unwilling to do what needs to be done for black and brown community. So it's the people that should take the responsibility and power and say what they want to see take place. I got a damn assignment to do. I got shit on my phone. Yeah, my name is Daydon Washington. That's Peace, all right? Huh? That's where we were earlier. All right. We ain't gonna let you stay. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, you good. How far they walking down? Brown. No, bro. Like I said, it's organic. I don't even know who out there at the front. Right. All my people that was out there earlier, they ain't even out there no more. But the beautiful thing is, where y'all parked at? Way down there.
Fuck 12, y'all ain't on shit. This the shit. Everybody, if somebody with that bullshit,
So in Elizabeth City, y'all, brother by the name of Andrew Brown was murdered by police, shot 8 times in the back. If y'all haven't heard the story, it's national news. They finally decided to show the body cam footage today to the family after we've been out in the streets fighting for the family for so long. Since it happened last Wednesday, every day we've been out here in the streets stopping the economic power, which is this strip right here. This is where a lot of the money come down this strip, particularly. They're stopping the strip, stopping economic power. So that's what we've been doing. There he goes. Back at it. So yeah, we down here, man. This brother was executed. Shot 8 times in the back with his hands on the steering wheel. They released a small snippet of the body camera footage to the family, in which they shouldn't have did. They should have released the whole thing for complete transparency and to help this family grieve. But this family can't even grieve because we got to worry about them still being murdered because they receiving death threats. What's up?
He said they doing motherfucking donuts. About to lose control. I said they ran out of eggs. I think Food Line closed. I know he think I'm crazy. This motherfucker crazy. He said, I said they still throw eggs. He said no. I said I think they ran out.
So y'all, we back on the ground. We still out here, y'all. Had to come support the people, most definitely. Show up in different spaces, in different ways, in different places in this particular town, man. You want to try to make it to the front now?
Yeah, we can, bro. Let's roll.
Come on, son.
All we gotta do is step.
So this show up for this community, man. Especially when we...
What's the population here? How many black people?
Man, it's only 12. I heard only 12,000 people in this town, bro.
Only 12,000?
I done heard 12 and I done heard 20. But I done heard 12 twice. And 60% of them are black. It's a small population, but it's a little pocket. But they don't even get North Carolina news, they get Virginia news here.
What?
Bro, they get Virginia news. They don't get North Carolina news here. We on the border like a Virginia.
Oh. What?
That's why they isolated. When we got here, they were saying like how they feel isolated, like they're not even a part of North Carolina.
Yeah.
They ain't a part of nowhere. So what y'all seeing? The people take to the street. This is people power. Setting down one of the main streets where a lot of businesses own. This economic power. People stand in unity and solidarity. They can get who they want to get in the office and really run this town. It's political power. Once those corner stores achieve. Hey, listen.
That's when I was working. Hey, that's the last thing. And then, look, so I ain't working,
So yeah, when we first got here, the people was pretty much on the ground saying how they felt. These are the community members. Pretty much how they felt, like they was by themselves, like they didn't have nobody. It was a small population.
Hey, can I catch a ride or native?
Chris, to hop back in. Chris, to hop back in the car.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a rough day. 22-year-old kid was shot today by his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Because people are at their limits. Violence is up, gun violence is up, domestic violence is up, drug use is up. Stupid fistfights over nothing are up. You know, someone tried to throw hands with me today. You know? I'm like fairly non-threatening, you know? Like, but people are at their fucking limit. Hi. I look weird. I'm like sitting in the middle of the road on the ground. In the middle of nowhere in an industrial park. I can see there's more people pulling up from the community, showing up with some supplies and support, which is really nice to see. I really love when I'm out here and I run into people like Carl or like G Wiz or like Jamie or Megan or whoever. You know, we're out here and then we run into other people who are helping, and it always feels really good, you know. Coveting my muckers, yeah, these are good ones. These are Sherpa lined. They go all the way up. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's the one benefit of being a farmer, is that you've got a good gear for the weather, you know. Just inbox her if you want to help out. Oh, on Facebook. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Thanks, Central Scrooge Schneider. Oh, Carl. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry it's your birthday and there's all this bullshit. And I hope you're warm and eating good snacks, and I hope that you're taking the time that you need to chill and process. I'm in Vernal and I'm broke right now, but my mom left us a few bucks. And when probate is over, hopefully by Christmas, I'm determined to help. I don't understand why the United States has so much money for war, mass incarceration, etc., but none for mental health, affordable housing. The mayor does not need to be there with you. Affluent people don't seem to get it there, but for the grace of God. The mayor does need to be here with you. Yeah. She doesn't come to the camps. She doesn't see the abatements. I mean, sometimes we'll call when an abatement is happening to complain to her, and she says there is an abatement not happening, and I'm sitting filming the abatement happening. And she says, well, that's not happening today. And we say, no, it is happening today in your city. And she'll cry some crocodile tears and say how horrible it is and how they're working really hard to figure it out. There's all this money from COVID relief. There's all this money from COVID relief that has not hit this. Some of it is specifically allocated for the unsheltered. A lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the first initiative that the mayor put out with this money to help the unsheltered was to put out Wi-Fi tables around the city. So it's a table that you can sit down and get Wi-Fi, which in theory, yes, we have said that it's hard for people to take care of what they need to take care of. It's hard for them to get the resources that they need when they don't have the internet and they don't have phones. But they don't have devices either, you know? So what are they supposed to do? Go sit at a Wi-Fi table and what? You know, they can't sleep under it. I don't even know how long in this city, and as bougie as it's getting, with all of these fucking Silicon Slopes people coming from California and taking over our city and turning it into a little mini Bay Area. I don't even know how long they would let somebody who's unsheltered sit at that table before kicking them out. You know? So thanks for the tables, Aaron Mendenhall. Good job on giving us Wi-Fi in the streets. But if you could just stop your police department from showing up at people's homes and bulldozing their belongings, including their medication and their prescription glasses and their fucking identification and their birth certificates and the things that matter most to them in the world, the only things that they own on this planet, and you throw them in the fucking garbage without even looking at them to see what it is. Like, if you could just stop doing that, we don't even need anything from you necessarily. We just need you to stop terrorizing these people in this city. And I know you watch my lives because you've commented on it before. So I hope you're watching this now, Aaron Mendenhall. Fucking knock it off. Stand the fuck up and do something about this. I get it. I get everything, okay? I get it, Mary Mendenhall. I know what you walked into, okay? You walked into this city. A couple days into you taking over office, there was a riot downtown over an unsheltered camp. When they sent riot police to an unsheltered camp, people are still dealing with the legal repercussions of that from last January, where you arrested and brutalized and detained so many unsheltered people that could not get out. Your city lied to everybody. Your city lied to the press and to the public and said that there were 156 beds available that night in the shelters. And I drove around with a bus full of unsheltered people trying to get them placement after they got brutalized by Salt Lake City police downtown on Washington Square on public property. Brutalized. And I tried to take them to shelters, and we found 2 beds out of the whole city. We went to every single shelter personally, and I have it all on tape. There were hundreds of police officers there, and the riot police. And the next day, the Salt Lake Tribune said, and the Deseret News said, that there were about 10 police officers there. Everybody was peacefully dispersed, and that there were 156 beds available, so the activists that were fighting for the unsheltered to have a place to stay were tripping, and that they just wanted to cause a disturbance, and that there was no reason for that because there were beds in shelters. But that wasn't true. And I have proof. So I understand that your first couple of days in office, you had to deal with that, and that sucked for you. And then the next month, COVID hit, and I get it. I get it. And then the next month, we had a huge earthquake, and that sucked. That was really intense. We lost a lot of buildings. That was intense. And then a few months later, there was a land hurricane, a fucking land hurricane in Utah, and we lost thousands of trees. And you had to answer that too. And now you've got a bunch of people who are very persistently and very loudly telling you to fuck off about what's happening here with the unsheltered. But you need to start fucking listening, because we are at our limit. And we're not going to do this anymore. Today's the last straw. That's it. So either stop what the fuck you're doing immediately, or there's going to be a problem, and you're going to be really bummed about that too. So if you don't want to be bummed about the future shit of us going bat loco, listen to the words that are coming out of our mouth when we tell you that we are done, that we are at our limit, and that we're not going to tolerate this anymore. Dale Keller, Michelle Hoon, Spencer Cox, all of you people that sit in your fucking offices, on your fucking Zoom calls, in your houses, in your warm houses, in your warm beds with your families, and your medical care, and your income. And then you have the nerve to tell us that we're enabling these people out here by keeping them alive. We lost almost 100 people last year to freezing deaths in Salt Lake City on the streets. We have drastically mitigated that this year. But you know what we're seeing a lot of? Overdoses. Do you want to know fucking why? Because these people are losing it. Because you're brutalizing them. Last week, someone tried to electrocute themselves, to kill themselves in a camp. And he wasn't successful. And I don't know if I should say he was luckily not successful or if that was an unlucky situation for him at this point. But enough is enough. And I don't know how any citizen or human in this city can know the brutal things that the city is doing to these people and allow it to continue to happen. If you're walking down the street and you see a person robbing someone, stealing their belongings, brutalizing them, arresting them, throwing their things away, not even arresting them, just a regular person on the street, you see that going on, are you just gonna walk away? Are you just gonna not say anything and just say, hey, that person deserves that? Or, you know, I'm just gonna let that person steal that person's stuff and toss it? No, you're gonna stand up. If you saw that in your neighborhood, you would stand up. Why are these people any different? Why are these people any different? It's looking like people are getting their clothes loaded up. I should probably get back over there. I'm getting really wet. It's raining again. My phone's getting wet. But I'm telling you, we're done today. This was the last straw. We're done. If you want people to be peaceful, you have to act in a peaceful manner. And the city is being violent against humans. The city's being violent against citizens. I'm going to butt Cox myself. Enabling? Okay, then. Jesus wasn't an enabler also. You know what? I have all those phone numbers too. I don't know if anybody is in chat. Any of the mods have all those phone numbers. I could go grab them out of my car really quick. I wrote them down before I went live today. Yeah. I'm coming.
Was a state trooper for 30 years. So can y'all imagine the racism coming out now that he's an elected official that you're having to deal with? We have to bust this system up. House Bill 560 is on right now to make sure they release the body cam in 24 hours without a judge. We got to make sure that passed. They gave y'all the numbers today for y'all legislators. I'm going to Raleigh and I'm going to advocate for it. That's what we do. Now, as I said, there's not a black and white issue out here. This is a right and wrong issue. If you are a good cop and you see a bad cop doing something wrong and you say nothing, you are a bad cop. Period.
Who gave a microphone?
Period. Y'all have to understand that these cops are writing bad reports and saying you're doing it. And their partner is backing them up. So we gotta bust this system, and I'm out here, y'all. My feet hurt, but we out here. And y'all pay close attention. Close attention. Because y'all don't see too many elected officials out this time of night, right?
Yeah, you
y'all
do.
Don't see them out in the fight with y'all, do y'all?
Yeah, you do.
When the cameras are on, you see them all day long. But when it really counts, and all the news crews have packed up and left, you don't see them no more. Pay close attention. Anybody interested in running for municipal office, the filing starts in July. I want to see some of y'all there. Because if we can get this many people to vote, we can get you to the polls and change the whole dynamic. The whole dynamic. How many preachers do y'all see out here with us tonight?
I'm about to step over here, bro.
What they call community leaders. The only thing they trying to lead
So, y'all, what's up? What they doing is pretty much
Kick it over, keep your money in your pocket.
grassroots level. We over here in Elizabeth
Because when
City.
it really counts, the only thing they need to do is bury our asses. All the people that come out here, all the people y'all seeing, don't none of them know Andrew Brown. And it's a hashtag. We got to end this. We got to end all this crooked
saying
shit
grassroots
and
level,
all this
people out
hating
here.
on one another.
People in the community.
Today, what y'all seen was a
That's what
bunch
you
of
saying.
black folks calling out other black folks about what they think. How can we stay collectively together if it's so
It's
much
grassroots level. People out here.
everybody playing a part?
Grassroots community coming together, pretty much standing in solidarity, showing with the people that they with the people, pretty much. We showing the love to the people. We showing the people they're with the people. So this is what you're seeing: is people standing in solidarity in unison.
We got to kill all this hating on one another. We can't have two enemies out here. That's like getting jumped. How you gonna win?
On the enemy. Police. That's the only
we gotta
one.
have a common enemy, y'all. This is just real talk. I'm gonna turn up tomorrow. I got a long day. I got to be up at 7. But this because there's a whole lot of jealousy going on around here. There's a whole lot of camera shine.
We gotta talk about the murder, man. Not jealousy, murder of the person that killed the brother, man.
That's what we gotta be on.
Ain't no time for jealousy, it's time for justice. We want justice. Not a conversation of jealousy.
We're gonna get justice, right? And we're gonna be out here till we get it, right?
Hey, I'm talking about jealousy.
40 bullets. 40 bullets.
Huh?
40 bullets. We got to understand how this thing is going, right?
I stand in solidarity, bro.
Right now, if one of us kills somebody, right, we going to jail. These police officers, 40 shots, execution, and they home eating steak. They home preparing. And we know this. So we talk about one thing, we understand the murder, but we got to attack the system. We got to cut the snake off at his head. And that's what we got to do. So we're going to end this thing tonight. And what time we got to be back? 10 o'clock. Now, y'all know how we do. Anybody else got something to say before we shut it down? Anybody else got something to say before we shut it down for the night? So as we say it, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No crooked ass police. That's right. We want justice, and when we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. Shut this shit down. And look, good night to y'all. I love each one of y'all. What's up? Turn this bitch up. We need y'all to be careful, man. We need y'all to be careful. This my boy right here said Tail Creek boy. He came all the way from Bad News, PA to come out here and chill with us. Y'all follow dude. ECSU finest. People are seeing this on Facebook by sharing, and they're taking off work. They're doing everything to come here and be with us. So when they come to the city, we got to represent. One my other girl, she's a medic. She's a medic. She came all the way out here. She got her cell phone just in case something happens. She can save y'all lives. And they doing this stuff for free because they care.
That's right. Appreciate it.
So understand, bro, we not in this fight alone. They are protesting at the governor's mansion right now for Elizabeth City, North Carolina. So understand we are doing this. All right? So everybody get in their car. Everybody be safe. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm getting ready to walk back downtown with my car. We're going to be respectful. And we're going to be peaceful. Hang on. Listen. Everybody be around. Anybody be around? All right. Now back home we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. What's wrong? It's back this way. The car back this way. We walking back. We gotta walk back down that way.
Sidewalk.
We about to get down Taliban fucked up, boy. They done.
Oh, y'all gonna walk back?
Yeah, I'm good.
Y agradezco mucho a nuestros personal de seguridad. Acá hay varios muchachos que no están cobrando hoy y están pendientes del gremio, que no hayan desmanes, porque es que nosotros no somos, vuelvo y lo digo, no somos vándalos. Nosotros somos empresarios. Nosotros somos de la clase media baja que tratamos de sobrevivir, pero ya prácticamente nos exterminaron. Las que ellos tratan de eliminar, sí, así es. El rico más rico y el pobre más pobre, sí. Más impuestos. Pues bueno, les digo, yo no soy política, no me gusta la política, porque pues si usted es un político no va a tener el pueblo así como está esto, no, qué pena. No. Yo para hacer política tengo que hacerme querer. Entonces, ¡premio de la noche! Agradezco también a los establecimientos de Santana que están haciendo presencia, están acá con nosotros, las personas de Santana, personas de Acermanuevo que también vinieron, muchísimas gracias, y personas que están prácticamente en discapacidad y aquí están como yo espero. Entonces, un aplauso para ustedes. ¡Lúzcase, Weekend! ¡Pónganlo bien sabroso!
¿Qué horas tiene? Son las 9:07 de la noche. Estamos en plena vía nacional entre Cali y Pereira. Exactamente, estamos en el paso por Cartago, Valle del Cauca. En una manifestación pacífica en contra del toque de queda departamental en el Valle del Cauca. Y además también en contra de la reforma tributaria de Alberto Carrasquilla, que está a punto de ser aprobada en el Congreso de la República, en el Congreso de las ratas más grandes que tiene este país, llamado Colombia, con P de paro nacional. Este 28 de abril está ya convocado el gran paro nacional en toda Colombia, en todas las plazas de Bolívar, todas las plazas municipales. En Cartago comienza la gran movilización pacífica este miércoles 28 de abril a partir de las 4 de la tarde. Están todos invitados a esta gran manifestación pacífica en contra de la reforma tributaria de Alberto Carrasquilla.
Crowd, because it was of course it's always an undercover police present in the crowd, but some pretty much shielded in and blended in with the crowd. Oh no. And
the whole idea was that people in favor of the sheriff's office
wanted to show up and counter protest this protest.
So it's supposed to already have happened.
Yeah, so it's supposed to happen at 6 when this happened, but it didn't happen. Like they didn't assemble collectively, let me say that. If they assembled, it was in bits and spurts. And in the beginning, we had somebody try to run over on this particular street, run over some people in the back. Yeah, they didn't hit them, but they tried. And it was 2 cars. One was a truck, one was a Mustang. So yeah, we had to deal with that and kind of just start keeping people safe in the back more. It got kind of wild. And it's going to get wild as the days progress, though. Because people are going to get more and more agitated. People are going to get more and more angry. And this is what you're going to have. On both sides, though, so.
They're more cars with people walking, motorcycles with people walking.
How's that? You seeing it evolve? Yeah. You seeing the evolution of it. You know, our job as organizers is to make sure that the evolution is progressive and not regressive. And it's not turned into Charlottesville. Which I'm pretty sure the people show up on that type of counter protesting, the people gonna react accordingly. But you know, you don't want it to be. Essentially, you don't want nobody else to lose their life while we out here protesting for somebody who done lost their life to police brutality.
What's happening tomorrow at 10? Is that the gathering time in front of the sheriff's office?
I think so. I think that is. So I'll holler at him a little later and just get a clear and a better understanding about tomorrow, because it's kind of happening organically. So people are coming together like organically, and it's happening organically. That's kind of where we at with it right now. But 10 o'clock, oh, you could holler. You got his number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Okay. Be safe, man.
I will.
All right. All right, you too.
I walked over and was like, no, that's a medic. That's no cop, that's a medic. Right. They're looking out for you.
Yeah. They couldn't even distinguish a medic from a cop. So people coming out here in all black, they was leery of people coming in all black. Because they weren't used to it. So we like, yo, like, no. Right. Like, no fuck, like, leave them alone.
Right. Like, I came out here in plain clothes because I figured, like, I've never heard of anything happening in Elizabeth City. So I was like, oh, they probably ain't comfortable with black lives. I only had like 5 minutes to throw my shit together in the floor. I was like, I slept in these clothes last night. I can wear them still.
We went home, got home, I damn took a shower and came straight out here. I just got back from Philly.
I didn't even shower.
Peace, y'all. So,
got off the train, got to my house. Kelly was.
What y'all seeing is the protests
okay, I guess that's it. I'm going.
in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, for the brother Andrew Brown, who was murdered. And still, the justice's family is not receiving even a speck of accountability and transparency. They only showed the family 20 seconds of the video, and it was after initial shots had been fired. They showed them that. And so at this point, it's like, man, look what it's going to take. What it's going to take.
Look, I was looking around my room with my gas man. I went on vacation with my motherfucking gas man. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize, no, I emptied the bag. Like, oh shit. I was going to get tear gas and acid.
With a language warning on it, which is funny, you know. Look, Ma, I'm on TV and they're warning you about me. But somebody from the landfill saw my live and found the jacket at the landfill, went down to the mural building, searched all over until he found Sasquatch and got that back to him. And I love Ty because she didn't tell me. She's known about it for a while and didn't tell me. And she's waiting for me to run into Sasquatch so Sasquatch could tell me himself. And we went over to see him today because his best friend that he's inseparable from got murdered this morning. And so we went to go check on him and make sure he was okay. And he told me that story. So I guess I would say that I feel like the streams are inherently good, you know. Sure, it's probably a little problematic at times, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm just a fucking person out here living this raucous lifestyle, you know. Let's check out this chat. You're not allowed to look at chat. You're not allowed to react to the chat when you're driving. That's a rule. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hi, Freedom. I don't know if you're still here. It's been a while. Sending warmth and love. Thank you. let's not talk about Twitch politics and mod politics in chat. Hey, we got bigger fish to fry today, guys. Fuck all that. I don't like to play that way anyway. But I will say that I have been banned from 2 channels, which I would call from your community this week, that I have not actually even ever spoken in. I popped in one because it came up on my Twitch and they were like, hey, check out this channel. And I'm like, oh, I actually have never checked out that channel. And there were no other protest aggregates on. And so I opened it up. I was in there for maybe a minute and a half. I hadn't even said anything. I had just shown up. I was watching some of the streams and got banned immediately without ever saying anything in that channel. Oh, thank you for everything that you do, TM. They don't get to take your footage without permission. Glad something good happened. Oh yeah, so I was saying, like, I was gonna wake up in the morning and I was gonna be like, you know, fuck y'all, you don't get a, oh hi, Glitter Bombs, it's me, Farmer Barb. But on this other channel. Yeah, how you doing? I don't have those boots on today though. Let's see. I don't remember. So I woke up in the morning and I was going to take that video down. I was going to make Fox take my video down out of principle. And then I didn't. I just had like a feeling. I just was like, you know, I'm just going to leave it. Like, you know, it is the only footage that got taken, either that or Carl. And like, they've already got it up there and it's important that people see that. And they put the whole thing. They didn't even clip it. That's the thing that was so crazy. That stream was like 45 minutes long at least. And they put my whole stream up. You know, I would have thought that they would cut some footage, and maybe that's part of it. It's that they can use it as fair use if they don't clip it. So I didn't like make a fuss over it. I have a friend that works over there, and didn't even call him. And I'm glad I didn't, because then that guy from the landfill saw it and somehow, magically, by some sort of miracle, found Sasquatch's brother's coat at the dump and brought it to him. I love you too, Algal. Thank you.
Agréguele que si se transporta en carro o en moto, también le van a poner masiva la gasolina. También le van a poner peaje a las motos en cualquier ciudad de Colombia. A esta hora suena el himno nacional de Colombia, aquí en la vía nacional entre Cali, Valle del Cauca y Pereira, Risaralda. Estamos en Cartago, Valle del Cauca. Y la vía se encuentra totalmente bloqueada. Nos cuentan que hasta ahora ya hay un trancón de vehículos desde Cartago hacia el sector de Zaragoza. Ya va llegando hacia Obando el trancón nacional y nos disponemos a partir de este sitio a seguir recorriendo las calles de Cartago, Valle del Cauca, manifestándonos en contra del toque de quiebra que tienen a punto de arruinarse a muchos empresarios del sector nocturno, del gremio nocturno, por culpa del decreto departamental de la gobernadora del Valle del Cauca, que una vez más ha reactivado el toque de queda a partir del día jueves a las 8 de la noche, con confinamiento total para todos los ciudadanos. Día y noche encerrados, aguantando hambre, sin ayudas de ninguna clase del gobierno, tanto departamental como municipal o nacional. Ninguno, ni el alcalde, ni el gobernador, ni el presidente ayuda. Lo único que hacen es encerrar al pueblo. Suena el himno nacional de Colombia hasta ahora. Cartago, Valle del Cauca, en contra de la reforma tributaria y en contra del toque de queda nocturno en el Valle del Cauca. más presencia de público porque este es un paro nacional. Es un paro nacional que ya está programado desde hace días, porque la reforma tributaria va a afectar no solo al gremio nocturno, sino a todos los gremios de Colombia.
A todos los colombianos.
Por ejemplo, acá dice que va a afectar el comercio y el sector nocturno.
Le vamos a dar un caluroso aplauso a las muñecas que también nos apoyan. Los que no están en desacuerdo, los que están en desacuerdo con todas estas medidas, muchísimas gracias. Los que nos están apoyando, los que no lo han hecho por temor, por falta de empatía, los invito a que se animen porque aquí la cosa no para. Se van a seguir viendo perjudicados. Va a llegar el día en que no van a tener ni con qué pagar el recibo del gas. Así que únanse a nosotros.
I did ancestry researching using the archives. Oh, here in Salt Lake, or online. Yeah, people in Salt Lake City Mormons are super in. Mormons are super into genealogy, and so that's like a really big focus. It's actually considered your duty to do your genealogy if you're a Mormon, and so we have this giant genealogy library here. And there are these cute old couples, retired couples that go on Mormon missions, and they work down at the library and they help you do your genealogy. I'm lucky, like my family already did their Mormon duty and got the genealogy done, so I can just pull it off the internet. And I've got my family history on one side all the way back to the early 1500s. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things about Utah, but right now, the last couple of years, what they've been doing in the unsheltered community sucks, which is crazy because we used to lead the nation in our programs for the unsheltered. There were national and international articles about it. Other countries were modeling their shit after us. And then everything went south. You know, people got greedy. People made shitty deals that they shouldn't have made. A lot of bullshit happened, and now here we are, begging our mayor and begging the Salt Lake City Police Department and begging the health department to not steal things from people and throw them in the garbage. That's where we're at right now. Is begging them to not steal from people that have nothing and throw it away. I don't know. That guy at the dump sounds pretty radicalized. I wonder if I could find him and see if I could get him to talk some sense into everybody, or, you know, help me stage a really dope protest out at the landfill and not accept the dump trucks that come. But I'm telling you, man, we're out of this. We're out of it. Like, we're losing it. It's too much. It's too much for us, let alone the people that have to live it every day. And I don't know how you expect any citizen in this city to watch the cruelty that is being imparted upon one of our most marginalized communities and not do anything about it and not stand up. You know, we've been trying really hard to work with the city. We've been being as peaceful as we possibly can. You know, we don't scream at the cops. We don't fight with them. We don't do violent things to the city, you know. We try to work with the system to affect change. We're trying to be the adult in the room, as Ty always says. But You're making it really difficult for us to do that anymore. How long? How many times?
I'm gonna run to the corner. I forgot to get money off the card.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
Okay. To the point where people are trying to electrocute themselves in their tents to get away from the horrors that are being perpetrated on them by my city that I pay taxes in. I pay taxes, you know? Hey there. Guests, our lovely guests from other channels that we're hopefully not fighting with anymore about stupid Twitch drama. Because let's all just stop doing that Twitch drama. Here I am, a dirty auntie for the people you fear and hate. This is what I do with my time, you know, and my money and my resources. That's what I do out here. This is what we do. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. This is a focus. Mutual aid. Ooh, scary Antifa. I'm so scared. Let's see here. Hello? Oh, are you talking to me? Alright, I'm gonna look at chat for a while. I lost my train of thought here, fellas. Let's see. People lose a 3-generation home despite working through. Okay, I think you guys are talking about Red House, maybe. Yes, Utah is fantastically beautiful. You can be in the mountains skiing and then drive 4 hours and be in a river, you know. The 23andMe thing, I don't know. Somebody gave me one of those and I'm afraid to do it. I'm afraid they're going to do something with my DNA. Could they just clone me and give me one? They can have the rest of them. I just need 1 or 2. That'd be amazing. It is nuts that Salt Lake City went downhill so much, and it didn't even take that much time. It was basically just one really shitty real estate deal where the city spent $64 million to deal with the unsheltered problem downtown. And what they did was they took 10 million of that and put it into resources and new shelters. They tore down our largest shelter that is centralized in downtown, that has been a cornerstone of the unsheltered population for over 2 decades. As long as I have ever been a kid, going out and volunteering with my church group or my family and going to the unsheltered population, that was it. We went down to the road.
I know what happens other places in modern times, and you get to see it, like the level of what our poor people would be like over there in many different places. They at least have running water here, right? Like the percentage of people that have a TV, right? You start looking at poor people and how they're treated in other countries, and they may have a tin, a shack covered in tin, maybe, mud walls, no electricity, and the government doesn't care for them because of their religious preferences or, some bygone era order that just doesn't mean shit. And it's hard to show how lucky we can be.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, right? My dad, he served in Iraq 1, and his buddy left a camera on a table at a cafe, and came back 3 days later, and that table was still out, and nobody touched it. Nobody. That's a good question. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they made the fence for this instance. Like, that's a fence that was somewhere else. So I think you're talking about rental costs. Oh, my dad's such a good dude. He's one of those guys that you wish you could be as good as him. Not because he's super skilled, not because he's anything besides just like the greatest fucking dude around, calm. I've heard him swear like 3 times in my life. But he played linebacker in college, you know what I mean? So he's got like this killer instinct in him, but he's a nerd. So like he's like the combination of all the good things in people. So I wish I could be half the fucking man my dad is.
We don't need no justice.
Hopefully my mom's not watching and hearing me say shit like that. She'll start thinking good things about me. Listen, so I was going to be a history teacher when I was younger. History is my thing. I love history. I think that's part of the problem is that we've seen all this type of shit before, guys. This is not new. Huh? The only thing that's new is technology. And so change hasn't happened. Everybody wants some things to change. Well, let's fucking do something. Yeah, sorry. My dad's awesome. I don't mean to like gush about him.
Well, you want me to let them know?
Just a good dude.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
hard
cool.
to explain. Sorry.
I'm multitasking.
But don't think that my mom's not a good person either. They're still together. My mom has a personality like I do, though, right? So big, loud, and boisterous. Whereas my dad doesn't get loud until the very moment it's absolutely necessary.
Thank you.
But he's a good dude. Like, he always looks for the best in everybody in every situation, and he will trust you. Hurt him, and he knows it. But he wants to walk through life thinking the best of everybody. So it's like, I try, but Jesus Christ.
He's moving for you.
It's really hard sometimes, man. So is he moving? I don't know what's going on. Sorry, that's my smoke. Why'd they move?
It's Mother's Love.
Oh, that's them?
That's Mother's Love.
Okay, yeah.
Who is Mother's Love, you say?
Well, we'll talk more about that in a sec here. That Obsidian, I'm going to be honest with you, that is a blanket generalization that really doesn't fit everything. It's like saying every Trump supporter is a piece of shit, or that every cop is bad, or every black person is bad. I appreciate you saying that, and that's not a troll statement, but it absolutely misses the real truth in what's going on. BLM is not what you think it is. Antifa is not what you think it is. There are violent people out there. Nobody's going to disagree with that. But to lump everybody into one fucking thing is a gross miscalculation and generalization. It shouldn't really happen.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
We fight all injustice. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
We all do it. Don't get me wrong. We all generalize bullshit. We all have certain biases in our lives, and there are people out there. I'd like to think I'm one of them who can try and fight them.
It's full-time.
It's usually futile to try to talk facts and analysis to people who are enjoying in their ignorance.
What happened with that?
That is really interesting. And I don't know that I can argue that statement.
Request. Out here.
So, no, I won't.
We need justice.
State my facts? Oh, fair enough. So, been doing this for a year. I've got probably 300 hours of video, and I will show you that most people that are out here are doing good fucking things. The problem is there's a few bad apples who are making terrible decisions and hurting people. No, well, all right. Here's the deal, Acidian. Your statement was absolutely a generalization, and if you can't talk like a decent human being, you can kind of fuck off. Reality is, I didn't just generalize. I literally said that you aren't general. You are generalizing. That's not a generalization. Fair enough.
Don't get it. And Dumpy don't get it. And Dumpy don't get
I'm not even going to agree to disagree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11.
Todd, I doubt it.
I
To be
said
perfectly
9, 10,
honest with
11.
you.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11.
Hey, Lindsay, how's it going?
I said 9, 10, 11.
No, I didn't say they have not committed violence. What I said is a very few people who call themselves Antifa have committed violence. The gross... No, free speech is the government taking your speech away. I can't take your speech away and, you know, do a civil rights violation there. You're on my channel, motherfucker. I control it. I absolutely get to control that. So, yeah. Learn your facts, jackass. So, Todd, you're not wrong. And hello, if there's any mods, get this asshole out of here. Not Todd. Get Obsidian the fuck out of here.
Fighting right now. And we will continue to be out here to support
Todd,
their family.
You're not
we
wrong.
will be out here, cruise the crown. Change your legislature, change the front. Make the legislature change the front community.
Different things we're going to focus on. I do know
indicted, convicted, and locked the fuck away.
That right now they're very angry at cops, and
just like
to be honest, Todd, I can't tell you the last one that was murdered.
And just like these bunch of these other cops need to be locked up
I'm going to bear. I should know that if I'm going to be out here filming this stuff. I should have the other side of that. So,
and we
Todd, I'm
demand
going to go
justice
find that
for all
shit
stolen lives out here.
I'll make sure that
and we have people in the community that's ready to police ourselves.
I did. If you were watching,
you do not
you're probably sleeping. I was in
out
Burnsville during that. The Burnsville police officers here shot
any
a
city,
carjacker.
any state that you are in,
and the
find your
carjacker
brothers and sisters,
robbed a black woman who was a former cop
at
gunpoint. They robbed her at gunpoint.
Save
took the
our
car,
brothers and sisters.
and it was a white dude
Save
who was
one
on
another.
meth. And
Save a life.
He ended up getting killed by the police.
Uplift your brothers and sisters.
There
you
are
see somebody out here hurting,
where not only irony but facts help actually put stuff out there. It was interesting watching the minds
and if
of
anybody
people who
needs
had
to know
preconceived notions just kind of
please,
twist around it.
Please,
so, yeah,
stay on
we do what we
top
can.
of your legislative bills. These bills are getting passed out here right underneath our noses.
Motherfucker.
To kill protesters, to run over protesters.
All right, hold on.
Right now, they're getting passed. Right now, legally. Legally, right now. If you're out here protesting in the middle of the street, just like you are right now, somebody can come through and run us over to get qualified immunity. So we need to make sure we stay on top of these bills. Even in Iowa, they're pushing the Jim Crow law. We need to make sure.
Whoa, Todd, you're from Apple Valley?
All power to the people.
So, I'm from Apple Valley. I live in Apple Valley. That's my town.
And making fun. But I don't even know why you would do that in this instance, you know? Like, who would do that right now, today? After all the horrors that we've seen. So Ty went to go get some quarters, and then we're gonna wash these clothes. These wet, bloody clothes. And then we're gonna take it back to the camp. And then go check on some other people. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know. It kind of comes down to light and day. Day and light, day and night here, 8:40. Okay. So what are the solutions here, guys? Riddle me this. And what is my civic duty? Last year, Rosita emote. Oh yeah. What do we do as citizens? You know, what do we do to stop this from happening? What is our duty as people that live in a city and are watching abuse happen that we're paying for? What's the next course of action for a group of people that have been watching this go down? If you've been following since the last Hope Days, I know that you know that we've been through the ringer and that we've been trying our hardest to just keep people alive and fed and have some semblance of comfort and happiness, you know? Like, what do we do to stop the sweeps, guys? Seattle, LA, you know, Denver, Dallas. What's the next step here? Something drastic has to happen at this point. And I'm sorry to say it. I wish that I could just reason with these people. I wish that I could just say, hey, did you know that you're causing irreparable damage to these people's psyches by doing what you're doing? Did you know that you're sending thousands of pounds of usable materials to the landfill every year when you're talking about green initiatives that you're doing in the city? Like, did you know that you're doing these things? Oh, you didn't? Okay, cool. Well, now you know. What are you going to do to stop it? You know, you think that you could just say that and that would be enough, but it's not. It's not. You know? We can't stop it. Barb, run for city council. You know, I actually had a city council member hit me up and tell me that I should run for city council, and I asked them if I could run under the Antifa party, and then they were like, okay. It's like, cool, can I run under an Antifa banner, you know, is that cool? But they didn't like that very much. I think that I am more effective living on the edge of the law instead of having to be beholden to it, you know? I think that the little bit of wiggle room that I have is probably more my style than trying to work inside a bureaucracy, which I am terrible at, you know? I am definitely more of a boots on the ground type of person. I'm not a board meeting, spreadsheet, sitting at desk type of person. That kills my soul. So I'm not really positive that would be the best solution for me. But I do have the ear of people on the city council, you know, that are my friends and that I talk to. And some of them are just as frustrated but don't have enough power, you know. So Burning Man politicians tend to have a bad time. I think Burning Man is canceled. I don't think I'm supposed to tell you that yet, but I'm pretty sure Burning Man's canceled again this year. That's the insider scoop. We put people on city council, also Occupy, and got mainstream and left allies. My phone is so sweet. Oh, ecumenical church leaders can organize together lots of strategies. Burning Man, Utah. We actually have a really awesome Burning Man community here in Utah. It's like top notch, you know. We slay here in the art scene with the Burning Man. E11? Yeah, E11 is still happening as far as we know now, but it sounds like Brain got canceled. Breaking ground level news. Insider information that I'm not even supposed to tell you. I don't care. Fuck that place. Doesn't when you do both of those. Doesn't Wendy do both of those? I'm not sure what you mean. Both of what? Ty came back. That's cool. La la la. God, the lighting here is so intense. Whoever came up with fluorescent lighting is probably burning in hell. Okay.
Freaking fried.
What?
She was asking for laundry soap. I was like, oh yeah. That would be great. Don't play. Oh. Look, I'm not in
Should I go get like a big thing of laundry soap? No?
Huh? I forgot to. So thank God for these little boxes. So they put the link in a shelter to Utah, which is Wendy's group, for Ryan's memorial GoFundMe that we set up, and she took it out.
All right.
Said, we don't fundraise for other groups.
That's fine.
But you're not doing it for a group, you're doing it for
the family.
But you claim you take care of unsheltered people.
Well.
What is wrong with you guys?
Thanks for sticking in, Rex, and thanks for being a good sounding board for me. I'm sorry I haven't been very responsive in my messages. We've had a lot going on here the last.
Been a long, hard day.
You know, we did used to have lockers here. There was a locker program called the Hope Lockers. Whatever happened to Hope Lockers? Do you know, Ty?
Like everything else, they cut funding for them.
Yeah, like we had a program called Hope Lockers, and that was part of the programming that they were like, oh, you guys are the best in the world for taking care of unsheltered people. I think Salt Lake got too many compliments and got a big fucking head.
Yep.
So yeah, lockers are nice. They replaced it with this storage thing. So what are the hours on the storage, Ty?
Where we keep our stuff?
No, like for the unsheltered, when they like take their stuff and they give them a straight up trash can.
9 to 11 in the morning, and then 5 to 7 in the evening.
Yeah. So from 9 to 11.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. From 9 to 11, you can pick up your belongings. But here's the thing, like, it's on the edge of town. It's not easy to get to. And people have to make it on time to those places, get their stuff, walk back with all of it.
Call once a week or show Paul it's there, so they'll keep it there.
Oh, and you have to call, you have to call once a week and say that you still want to have it, or they'll toss it. So you have to keep checking in.
Either over the phone or in person.
But I'll tell you, we've had situations like somebody goes to jail and their stuff gets put in that storage.
Yeah.
And then they don't have, they get out of jail at 10 o'clock at night and all they have is a shirt on their back. And they can't get into the storage where their stuff is being stored to get it back. So they're just out on the street with nothing. Guess who they call? They call Ty. They call Ty. They call Ty at midnight. They call Ty at 2 in the morning. They call Ty at 3 in the morning and they tell her, I have nothing. Please help me.
Yep. And then here comes Ty. I still have my nightgown on.
I bet I have some like clothes in my car that might fit you. Okay, so it's locked. Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us.
For real, not today.
Apologies, and has posted on multiple social media platforms hatred and racist comments and remarks, and on top of that still got selected for the school board. So these kids want to have a future, and that's why they are out here. They are protesting to have that school board member removed. So now I'm going to be in a parking lot. Looks like some type of a gym workout facility. You have cops in the park here in the parking lot. So as y'all can see down there, they got the roads blocked. So pretty sure they're trying to prevent our forward progress. We got cops in the parking lot over here. So yeah. All right, so now after the march is over, y'all, so the kids are leaving. We are going to stay here until we can get everybody out of the parking lot safely. I think there's going to be a small gathering in the parking lot, but we won't be out of here until all the kids are safely out. That's what we do, provide our security. So we will be here. When you do security, they've already tagged you. They're gonna wait and try and probably follow us out and pull us over or something. That's why we usually come deep and multiples in one car.
Hey, Joel! Yes. Joel, hey. Come in here.
So we got a group of cops down here assembling. Who knows what their little plan is.
I think they're realizing that we're coming in here to get our cars. Like, y'all.
Peace. Shake my head. Shake my motherfucking head to these fucking police tripping about this fucking march. Yeah, I was watching Gary Floyd and I was driving. I was picking up my girl on my way home, and this is like pretty much on my way home at the, you know, this place and shit right here. But yeah. It's good to be alive right now. I'm not happy that my girl just left, but she kind of didn't have no choice. That's okay. It's not like they're gonna arrest me anyways. I'm fucking documenting right now as we speak my my ninja family. But yeah, they got worked up over a children march. Yeah, that's right, go fuck yourself, you're gonna get famous. They got worked up over a children march. That's so insane. Bye. Go actually solve some real crime, you fucking pigs. Quit trying to fuck with children. You already fucking killed 2 minors. Go fuck yourself.
This was a protest. There's someone that's been selected to the school board who is a known racist and has posted comments on multiple social media platforms with fascist ideologies, and still ended up getting selected to the school board. And so the youth of here in Beaverton, as well as the Black Youth Movement, they are protesting that particular individual being selected to the school board. They are 100% fighting for their futures out here. We are here in a position of security. Let me see, y'all get them Beaverton cops going by? See them? They're just all around us. Like, they literally got the whole force out here for a bunch of teenagers and some security. So I'm gonna go offline now, make sure the rest of our kids get out of here, the rest of the youth, and I'll be back live if there's anything else that goes down. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe and stay dangerous. Talk to y'all soon.
Came at the very bitter end of that march, but it looked like they were gonna, you know, stop the march if they got to the Nike building. It seemed like it. They were really trying to protect this fucking shit right here behind me. But whatever. It was good to be live for, like, you know, a little bit, but I gotta call my girl and get her to pick me up. So thank you for, you know, tuning in for a little bit of that traffic stop. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Over exaggerating.
No, I think I think the least we've ever had is 60.
Yeah. So Ty says she thinks the least we've had is 60.
Seriously, what a joke.
Well, I can either look at chat and I just had an epiphany today that I could probably bot off of my phone and have one of my old phones and be able to look at chat and Discord and stuff.
I'm gonna go grab my phone because I have to email those videos to Enrique so she can do whatever she's got to do for tomorrow.
For tonight? I can pull the audio. I can pull the clips tonight, probably, if you want me to email those. I'm not gonna be able to stay out as late, but I can send those to her. Otherwise, she's just gonna have to pull them off of my live.
Yeah, no, she wants an email.
So, like, you either have to, like, email her my lives, or I have to go home and edit them and pull the interviews off. Either way, you should ask her what she wants. You know.
Because if you email her your live, she'll have to go through them.
Yeah, she'll have to go through and cut them, and I don't know if she knows how to do that.
Yeah.
I barely know how to do that.
Let me text her.
Okay. So one of the projects we've been working on today, if you haven't been following along, is KRCL, which is our local like NPR affiliate here. Wants to hear the voices of the unsheltered. They've done some interviews with Ty and some other activists here in Salt Lake City, but what they want to hear is what the people on the streets are asking for and what they have to say. And so we've been going around and getting some quote-unquote sound bites for them today for the radio, on top of everything else that's been happening today. But the deadline is tomorrow, so we have to get it done today. So I'll probably be out really late at night tonight, figuring out how to pull that all out in DaVinci. It'll be a good learning experience for me. I need at least 20 for Carl. 20 what? Not giving a shit should be a Class B misdemeanor. Amen to that. The wider the gap between the haves and have-nots, the worse this is going to get. When 0.01% of the population controls 40% of the country's wealth, that's the problem. Sorry, people say things and I lose the chat. You must be familiar with Robert Reich. If you're from Northern California, the entire economic structure of this country must change, and the wealthy must have to start paying their fair share of taxes. Yeah, tax the rich, and then eat them. Nom 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 nom. I still haven't eaten my breakfast. I don't think I can eat today anyway. My stomach's sad. And if advocates show up, they add more police and sometimes helicopters and shit. Yep, that does happen. That does happen. I've told the story many times, but it still makes me mad. We were at abatement in December. The abatement at Rio Grande, which was at the island, which was a precipice for Camp Last Hope starting. Ty was helping a single woman move. As the abatement was happening, the bulldozers were all over. Ty was trying to roll her suitcase, this girl's suitcase, to her car, and a cop came and stepped on it and told Ty if she wants to move her stuff, she can do it herself. And told Ty that if she continued to help that person move, that she would be arrested. Why? You know, I will say that PD has gotten a little bit nicer about letting us come in and help people move. I think they realize that it goes smoother for them and it makes their job easier, and then they can literally just stand around and collect overtime. In packs of 6 to 8, they literally just stand there and get paid to do nothing. They've never needed to do anything in any of these abatements, you know, besides just stand there. And they're getting paid to do it. I can clip for you. I do it all the time. If you just tell me what you're looking for, I would love to help with that. Oh, thank you, Al. That would be amazing. Okay, so there have been 3 lives today. The first one, at the very, very beginning of the live, I did 2 interviews with a girl named Emma and then a gentleman right after it. I would love to clip those. And then actually there might be more than 3, we'll see. In the second one, I believe, we drove from the first spot and went to the second spot, and then I interviewed